Hello, this is Christian from SPACETOOLS agency. So now imagine you are selling a product to a customer. Your sales pitch is excellent, okay? You found the right person. It's a decision maker. You created great relationship, okay? So everything is great. Everything is on a great way. Now, the customer is not willing to buy. At the end, he says no. What is the one thing that you may be missing in this case that is blocking you from closing a deal? Let's deep dive into that. I will tell you one word immediately now, and that is context. Context of communication. So imagine that this is you and your product, and this is your potential customer. Now, your potential customer, he is solving different things right now. So for example, let's say he is producing a product. He's got a factory, and he needs to solve production, okay? And his expectation of solving this issue in production is to find a guy who is experienced and who will do the work, who will manage it, okay? Then he is, let's say, using software, okay? Then he is reading some newspapers also, okay? And then he's doing some other things. And now, let's imagine that you are offering a software that can find you the best information to educate yourself about your market, your problems, your issues, stuff like that, okay? So you have a software. That's your product. Now, you met this guy at a conference, and he is going there to find someone to help him to solve this issue, okay? And he has expressed that during a networking. And now you came to this guy and you're trying to sell him your product to solve this issue. And it's, to you, in your mind, it seems like a great deal because the cost of this problem is even millions of dollars. And your subscription is just, let's say, $50 a month, all right? So it feels like, this is a done deal, he cannot deny that. But eventually, he says no. And why? You define the customer well, your pitch was perfect, he still says no. The reason is that you gave him this deck, this information, this solution in a wrong context, okay? He does not expect a software that is delivering great information to solve his problem with production, okay? If you would start in contrary, let's redraw this again. So let's imagine that it's the same situation. So there is this customer, your product, his production issue, then software, information, and other things he is solving. Now you start because you have software. So you go here in this context. So you ask him things like, do you use software? How much money you spend on the software? And what things do the software solve, okay? Maybe you will also touch this information. So do you read newspapers? How difficult it is for you to find really valuable information for you, etc., etc., etc. Now you are in the field, in the context where his expectations for prices, for solution match your product, okay? There is a match. But since there is a lot of software out there and there's a huge competition and this is not his priority, so he may still not be sure. But what you can do, if you ask the right questions and you tell him, okay, production, you have expressed your issues with production. So now, what if we can set up the software so you get the best information and valuable advices for solving production? What if you find this guy, you hire this guy, but you need to manage him? So would this help you if you know much more about how to manage such a person? What are the things, what are the trends in production in solving these issues? Yeah, that would be valuable. Okay. So then you increase the value from here to here. So the value of this software may be really, really also huge, but you start it at the right spot where this matches the expectations. Okay. So the context here is different, and now it works. So you went through the right door, and that's why you can reach a deal. You can win a deal. So don't forget to think about the context. Is the context of it all right? Because, like, again, you have great pitch, great presentation, great pricing, great videos, great everything. You talk to right people, decision maker, you build a relationship, but if you are there in a wrong context, it will not work. Think about that. Remember that. If you like this advice, click the subscribe button, click like, ask me more questions, comment below the video, and I will see you in the next chapter. Thanks. See you. Bye.